On watercolor painting where, well, you remember if you were with us last week or whenever that was when we were painting this from life, I printed a photo of that. We could work on that some more. Also got this, which I just took a photo while we were on the painting vacation, but we didn't paint that. And then this, we have the ocean, which is, I think that was our ocean, and this was the ocean scene, more or less. I mean, not really, but uh, and doesn't really match up that much, and the colors look horrible on this photo. But you know, I thought maybe we could work on that. I don't know if this is well, there's that little island that's supposed to be that. Anyway, uh I thought this was gonna be my King Kong painting over there, and but I think like we should warm up with something. Oh, we also have this, which was the what do you call it? Oh, when I found this picture, that was just a straight up photo that of a waterfall that I thought would make a good painting. Maybe that would be a good warm up. Just start with that, and because to start with, we got to be loose and bold. And let's see, I got this here, which I got to remove that one. This is the apple we were painting before the trip. Let's see if we can get that off. This is well, it's half decent watercolor paper. It's just this thing here was like, I don't know, a flaw in the paper. So I don't know if this one has it. I don't really see it. Could have been from sticking the knife in, and th- this came off pretty easy. The old apple from life from the if anybody was at my apple party, we did these four apples and then this one here. And this one is on the Stonehenge giant pad, which is really thick, 300 pound. And then this is your typical, well, I guess that was the other Stonehenge pad. Anyway, why don't we jump in and try this waterfall because I don't see the reference for this. And then this, once we get warmed up, we can try that one. So here goes. And was anybody here for the sweet potato? Well, that was a lot of fun. And I had no idea that it would look half decent, but I think it looks half decent. Maybe put a jazzy signature here somewhere, throw it in a frame, and give it away as a gift. What do you think? Okay, maybe. Who knows? So we're gonna try to hit this waterfall. Hey, how's it going? Let's see, apple party. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I did an apple, right? So that's right around the corner. Not to mention clear glass with maybe with fake ice. Can you draw my profile picture? I'll check that out. I will try to hook up with your go to my what do you call it? What do you call the thing where you put posts uh they have the live, the something. So there's a thing that post you can hook up with me on that, whatever that thing is called, the gallery. I don't know. It's like you could put pictures there. So just give me a thing over there and we will see about your profile picture, okay? More than too happy to try a project like that. All right, anyway, now we're gonna jump in with both feet with the this thing here and trying to do it the right way. We're going to want to have big spaces to start with, and one thing for sure is we're going to leave the white paper for the waterfall area. So why don't we just start with this center color here, which is like a weird green. And so here I got the the palette of weird greens right here. All these are weird greens. So let's just see here. This is that's not the kind of weird green we want. Here's let's see if we can influence the green with this right here. That looks pretty good. And I don't know what that is. Probably I don't know. I was really trying to re-up on the palette, that's for sure. That's looking good. And then I think just like a little bit of gray in there. Let's just put a little of this brown and say, okay, we're gonna, augment the green. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this area right here, and we're gonna go big and bold. So I'm just gonna go like that, and that looks good. Okay, anywhere else? Maybe here, just a touch. And anywhere else, I don't know. Maybe like right here. I don't know if that's even in the picture. We'll see. I'm just gonna go here, and we're gonna say that that is this. And now I wonder if I have a paper towel. Careful planning is a big help here. I found a couple on the floor. Well used, but that's okay. So here I'm just gonna spread that out a little bit, and then here let's make this moved out a little bit here. I'm leaving some of that white just for the heck of it, just to have some the white highlights in there, which will help us with depth as we go. And it looks good. I don't really like it, but whatever. We're just trying to lay down some big areas. And now, what else? Let's try to go tutti frutti green for right there because, and this is turquoise kind of. I read that turquoise is great for the ocean. If you paint the ocean, that's a great color to. I have not painted the ocean ever since I read that, but do look forward to incorporating turquoise into the ocean scene, like the crashing wave and all that. So here I'm going to take that. Now I want to add some yellow. And where were we? Was that it? I don't know. That looks good. Okay. It's not exactly tutti frutti, but good enough. So see if we can come here. It's not at all what I had in mind, but it's okay, passable. So we're trying to just do this area here. And what else? Now over here, I want to add more yellow. And for that, I'd like to find the yellow palette. Where is that? Has anyone seen the yellow palette? Stop looking. I found it. Okay, yellow palette. Hansa yellow right here. Let's just see if we can't get more of a yellow green. That must be yellower. I don't know. No, not really. See if we can get serious with the yellow here. I don't know. I wonder what this is. I think that is Artist Loft yellow paint right there, but I'm not sure. This is for sure Artist Loft yellow paint. Okay, well, I don't know if that's really what we're looking for. You know what I want to do is grab this color, which is called Rust, which is a fluorescent yellow that it leans green, but it's got a lot of pop. So let's see what that does. Where we are right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah. So we're trying to do some of those bright yellows that are right there. I'm just gonna put a couple little squigs in here. It looks good. Couple up here. Yes, it's actually all over the place. This yellow like this. So it's not yellow, it's green. Tutti frutti green, we're calling it. And good. And then right here, we can come here and just go a little bit. Looks good. And now let's go lighter. Same color, but lighter. Ready? Come down here. And another. Oh, well, that's looking pretty nice. I can already see the waterfall. Can anybody else see the waterfall? Hey, thanks for that thumbs up. Okay. And here I want to get I don't know if that's even in my composition, but I do like that straw color that's right there. So how are we gonna get that is you know, Yeah, we don't really have yellow ochre at this stage, but here I think this is uh, I think this might be called French ochre. But anyway, let's see if we get a straw color. Take a little hint of this. It does not really. This is a job for a tester. We got a tester somewhere. I did have one. Well, we got this, so I don't want to paint on that. Let's see. What would this be? Can anyone tell if that's arches or cheap watercolor paper? I don't know. What if it's the $5 sheet? Let's see. Oh, I think it's arches because I don't have any cheap watercolor that's in a pad. It's all loose, so that's interesting to find that. There's a piece of cardboard. Yeah, it is arches, since that's the cover of it. And is that straw? Not at all. Uh, is that straw? No. Maybe. I got a little red. All right, well, it's a little bit straw, so just gonna say, hey, that's it. And actually, the straw comes right out here. Yeah, good. Comes down here. All right, cool. Looks nice. Any more straw anywhere? I see there's a little speck right here. I'll just put one right there. Oh, and some right there, which is where would that be? Oh, it could be top left of this. Okay, right here. I might as well just hit it right here. Okay, too, also. You know, the good thing about this is if we get all this paint on there and, more or less represent these different tones and shit, stuff. I almost said a bad word then. When we paint these on top, then we are really just going to rock the house with those. Okay. So something to look forward to if we get that far. Where are you at? Because where I'm at, it's raining, pouring rain. And I'm late for work. Okay, next, let's try to do this. I'm seeing a lot of green in this water, and not to be too literal, but let's put some blue in the water also. And I just re-upped on cobalt blue. See that big, beautiful pile right there. So let's see if we can't get a nice, pleasing blue medium. Okay. There's hardly any blue in there, but we're gonna use poetic license and put some in. I mean, there's some right here anyway. The foam is all blue looking. I don't want to be doing the foam yet, though. Do I know? Not really. So let's just hit that, and I guess we just come down here, and we're gonna have to go a little bit intuitive. And now I want to hit that with some green. Which green? I don't know. Should we try the wild concept of some turquoise green? Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. It didn't really look that good. But anyway, we got to represent that water now. Let's get hit on there. Okay, that's good. Nice. And then here we want to come and get a edge. And I might even, I mean, we are not really on. Okay, that's good. Okay, nice. And then let's put another hint of green right there, like this one here. Just a little whisper of green. Here goes. Oh yeah. If you say so. Yes, that's good. Okay. And actually down there is gonna be all that grass and stuff. And now I want to come back to the blue, so maybe a more watered down version since we're getting close to the edge over here. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, that does not look bad. I don't know. And I can just kind of come up here, just here. That would be these little rocks right here. And I don't know why not just get a couple lines up here. I have no idea how to paint water. We're gonna learn together as we bumble into this painting with the discovery process. Okay, that's looking good. And let's just try to go here. And that looks all right. And then down here, and I don't know, let's just go a little bit here. That's going to be water, we hope. Now let's see about this would be a mini waterfall. And down here, I don't know if it's going to work, and even if it's a good time for that, we're going to want this foamy stuff happening. I'm going to see about getting the foamy stuff here. Let's see. Not bad, a little bit chunky, if you ask me, but let's see. Yeah, that looks really stupid now, right? Should try to get some little dots now. All right, that's a little better. Let's see down here also. Does that look like water starting to happen? This area does. I don't know about anything else. And now I want to see about, let's see about this, make this a little bit more uh, shapely. That looks good in there. And I don't know what, I'm gonna try some gray right here after this dries. I guess it's all right. I mean, it could be worse, right? And then over here, I'm just gonna grab this teeny blue over here. We want two more, but on our photo reference, these two are like white. So, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna try to get the bottom. So that's gonna be the bottom, and this, I guess, this is the next bottom right here. And here's just a gray violet, which I don't think is really the right color, but I'm gonna just see anyway. And, we need color. We don't want all the same color for the water, so now we got a violet in there. So hallelujah. Let's get a jump back into a blue though, not to be too literal, but that looks good. And what is here and go here. And then this is actually should be some green in there. Uh let's see. We're just trying to say hi, we're water. I don't know if we're doing it, but I guess it's okay. Let's see. Make a big thing where it's all right. All right, well, we're supposed to be water, and it's looking okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna tell you if we can spread the straw color. Let's see about this. This is the straw. I don't know if that's gonna move around at all. Try and sort of tone it down. Looks good, that. Okay. Well, starting to shape up, right? Wow. Let me see. Only one thumbs up and no one watching, but other than that, everything is really going pretty good in this painting here. Okay. Uh, I wonder if that's could that be the place to stop? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta put another hit the green just a little bit more. I want it to be more here. I'm gonna come here. That's a little different, yeah. And we're not gonna put this post in here. I mean, that one thing, we're just gonna say, "Hi, we're green up this way." And is that good? Kind of. I don't know. It's kind of weird to have this, inch and a half all the way across. Is just pretty darn weird, but we're gonna see if we can overcome the weirdness of that. Let's try a red just to punctuate with something really serious because don't want to be like all this weird just consistent green stuff. That looks good. A little bit in here maybe. Okay. We're just trying to say we're We're trying to say, don't be looking at this too hard, but when you do look at it out of the corner of your eye, we want it to have a little bit of variety. And thanks for that second thumbs up, much appreciated. We want to have some variety, and here I'm putting kind of an orange color in there. Why not? Because why not, right? And it's looking all right. I mean, it looks like there's something happening up there, right? I'm gonna have to take a little bit off that though, because that was just a little bit weird, that color. All right, looks fine. And just go shade this in. Let's color that in, color most of this in. That is not looking good there. Let's see about just get some more greens in there. And I don't like that. Three areas where there's like a consistent kind of looking green. Let's see. Go here. Have some brown. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. All right, let's call it a day up in that area. Let's see about right here a little bit. Okay, this area right here looks great. All right. Actually, I mean, if you ask me, this whole little shape right here is a little dark, but whatever. Maybe it'll get fade a little bit when we let's see about just making it a little lighter. So, and do we want this little white speck there? I have no idea. This is looking okay. So I guess we're gonna leave it in for now. And the water is coming out. That looks pretty watery. I mean, if you use your use your imagination, it looks pretty watery, right? Let's see about. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I just hit it with a what do you call it? Uh, what do you call it? A flamboyant brushstroke to signal that it is water. And now I shouldn't have done two of the same color, but I did. So anyway, that's what's happening with the water. And I really don't like that. Let's see if we can put a little green right here. And that might be good. And then, down here, and I hate to use this green, but down here we do want to have some green there that is going to be the grass in front. And I hate that color. I should not use that color like that, but okay, now we're just kind of blending. Hey, look at that area. That looks good. That looks like the pros right there. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's see, blot some of that up. Good. Because that's going to be this area, the grassy area. Here, I'm going to just try to cover that. We're trying to get a little tint of a color here. And that's enough of that color, that's for sure. But we need to, I'm going to get more yellow. I think it's starting to bust out with the Maylene color, get some you know, average looking green. That looks bad. That it looks kind of bad too. We put a couple of dots here. And this is gonna be eventually this is gonna be, this brush that is close up. That should be like a happening area of the painting. I'm gonna see about lifting this off here. Let's see how that works. Yeah, good. Okay. And I don't know about leave that. Let's leave it for now. And it might be good is just a couple of I don't know if this is the time for that, but a couple of lines like this. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it'd be better after it dries to be putting lines like that. I am going to take a little highlight right there. Okay. Okay, good, good. All right, we are really going places on this thing from photo, and probably we should go to work now instead of staying here and working on this. but this is gonna be the very next thing. So, anyway, I'll see everybody around next time, and, thanks everybody who stopped by today. Thanks for those thumbs up. Super, super appreciate. And I'll see you all next time. Kaboom. Real time.